The idea was, the principle of the work that I put as a game or as a rule was, we're going to do the space and then we're going to ornament it with sounds, kind of. In this work, we have something look like stage, but everybody can reach there. So in that sense, it gives lots of chances. Visual ornamentation doesn't have these kind of, because sounds work on time. Compared to visual ornamentation, compared to visual patterns, there's other kind of, let's say, the medium of sound in space is totally different than two-dimensional or three-dimensional ornamentation in a space. As well as these loudspeakers are super common loudspeakers used in video installations on top to have a located sound. I just use them like that. And I'm used to use them last 6 or 7 years, and finally we can pass behind. So also you have a chance to leave all the sounds behind, to have the feeling of this blocked public area. And yes, there's an order, but the order is first, I have to say first, to make people securely sit there and to walk there. But also to be okay with the regulations of the installation place, to elevate people to this so-called sound ornamented facade. Not to represent anything first, but to organize people's moves. All the work is founded on this spatial program of a free pass, a facade, elevated staircases to go up, to have the feeling of going up, but also describe all the sounds one by one, get close. A ramp for the wheelchaired or a mother with a baby to pass. But then behind the staircases are blocked. You cannot pass, you have just a tiny. And also a reference to this football supporters culture, which has been getting violent and violent in Turkey and everywhere, this madness. I'm always giving the same example. I spent my childhood, kind of good days of my childhood, next to one of the stadiums of one of the major teams of Turkey, Istanbul as well. And when the rival team comes, not the enemy, the rival team comes, the audiences, the supporters would divide all tribunes and sat next to each other. But then they were divided with police, then a fence, and then they came up with the idea of the neighbor team's cage. Only a limited number of the most, you know what I mean, crazy ones, or the most loving ones anyways. And then even last 2 years ago, they banned the neighboring team. So I think it was always parallel to this culture of violence and extremely, not a rival, but enemy, kind of.